We dedicate this episode to a very special lady, Shirley Orr. May you rest in peace. Welcome to our new season of Discover the Finger Lakes. I'm James Kinney.
I'm Brady Hill.
And we are very excited about this coming year. We have a lot to show you. As we did last year, we had a lot to show you, and we're going to move on to this season. And so we want to thank everyone for liking us on Facebook and Instagram and also on our YouTube channel. We have 21 subscribers, and it's going slow, but we're getting there. Now, our first segment here we're going to show you is the Keuka Outlet Trail, which is between Dresden, New York, and Penn Yan, New York. And it's a very scenic trail. I think you're going to love it. There's also, and we'll tell you a little bit about the history as we go on. There's a lot of history. We may not be able to cover everything in this segment, but we will cover a lot. Now also, and then after that, we have two other trails we're doing. We're continuing with the Erie Canal Trail. And then there's a small bike trail, mountain bike trail that we're going to do and show you. It's not very long. So now we're going to get started, and we hope you like this episode. This is a little bit of the trail information. There's a lot on here. When you do come, you have something where you can read. And they even have trail events, which is really good. This trail, there's a lot of funding with this trail, and it's well kept. Lots of history here. And so also, when you come, try to donate. That's what I'm going to do here in a little bit. And so this is Dresden. Not a whole lot here, but there's something to look up. Bill Whitman. And also this right here was dedicated to this person here. Now this is our first stop on the trail. This is, I believe, an abandoned manufacturing plant. Now as part of the mill, Mallory's Mill in Cascade Falls. Now the mill lay in ruins for several years, passing through several owners' hands until Charles Cave of New York bought it and revived paper manufacture there in 1880. Cave produced a light brown wrapping paper, much of which, said a local newspaper article, is sent to Cuba and used in the manufacture of cigars. A sheet of thin straw paper pressed between leaves of tobacco gives it so much the appearance and characteristics of the tobacco itself that none but experts can tell the difference. And so, as you can see, this is our first explore of an abandoned place. Except for the graffiti and it falling into decay, it's not a bad little place to look around. So this is the second building next to the what I think was the manufacturing plant. I don't know for sure, but we were going to go inside and look around this here too, but appears to be flooded. Not really a whole lot to look at. We did find an old conveyor belt and a set of stairs that led to the next level, which we'll show you soon. Now, we're going to show you something really nice. I think you're going to like something really special. This is Cascade Falls. And it is the second largest falls on this trail. So this is the second level of the building. I climbed up the stairs and filmed this little bit of footage. Did not go in because there was a no trespassing sign. So this is another stopping place, another access point along where you can stop and park your car. The outlet is really flowing. We've had some rain here. Now, if you do park here, there's something interesting you should know. How far we are from the nearest places like Pinyan. 3.1 miles, Dresden is 2.6. Cascade Falls, where we were at last time, is a mile. And the Seneca Falls, 0.3 miles. That way, that's our next stop. And so you see this all the way. Different places on the trail posted. And then you got more information here again. Just something interesting. So far, this trail is phenomenal. As you can see, the scenery is beautiful, and it's just we're happy to be here. So the next stop will be our one of our main places we're going to stop and show you. Coming up next. County got its start here. The land grew settlers, but in order to eat, they had to grind their grain into flour. Settlements were founded with an eye to a good millstone, and in this area the best water power was at the falls of the Crooked Lake Outlet. The first mill erected here was a salt and grist mill with a 26-foot overshot wheel and 2 run of stones brought all the way from Connecticut. It was called the Friends Mill or Smith's Mill after Richard Smith, the only one of 3 men who built it who remained very long in the partnership. Even after he sold the mill to the sons, Smith lived in a log house he built near the falls and operated a tannery there until shortly before his death in 1836. Okay, so as you can see, it's a nice place, isn't it, Ray? Yes. As we were here sitting, there was like, I don't know, 8 or 9 people that walked through. Mm-hmm. It's a very active trail and very historic. And so we really wanted to show you in detail this section. From here on out, it's still going to be beautiful, and we'll end up in Pinyan here when we leave here. So we hope you continue to enjoy this trail here. So we are approximately between Penn, New York, and back over here is about another, I don't know, maybe a mile and a half to the falls where we were last. And did you see the smokestack? That was something else. That was nice. Your thoughts, Brady?
It's fun.
Smokestack was great too?
Yeah, it was. I never seen smokestack in Middle Norway.
Yeah, this was a big industrial area for many years. I mean, people started coming here in the late 1700s and pioneering and stuff, and they used this outlet here for commerce and industry. They also used a lot of it for hydroelectric later on in years. So it's fascinating. Now our next stop will be in Penn, and at the outlet along the along town. And so what I'm trying to say is the outlet area in town, and we'll show you a little bit of that when we get there. Out here, but I thought I saw some type of structure back there. It could be another waterfall. I doubt it, but it could be just water flowing. Kind of interesting. We didn't look at it though. Burkett Mills is the only actually operating mill here, and has the largest griddle on display.
Newark, New York. And now we continue our ride on the Erie Canal Trail. Indicates the location just outside of Newark, New York. Now, the Erie Canal was a vast enterprise that required an army of men, women, and children to maintain and operate: surveyors, engineers, lock tenders, toll collections, bridge operators, repair crews, and bank patrollers who checked the canal bank for leaks. By 1845, an additional 25,000 people operated the 4,000 boats that plied the canal. Packets, barges, cargo boats, and scows all had crews that included captain, steersman, cook, deckhand, and they used mules to pull the boats along the canal. All right, this is our third segment of our season 1, season 2, episode 1.
We are at a trail called Barnes Creek 3 Falls Trail. If I said that right, I hope it's right. But this should be a very nice trail. I've never been on this trail. It's a 1.1 mile loop trail, and we should see some really nice scenery here. So we hope you enjoy this last segment. Well, so far this trail is really nice. Uphill, a little bit of uphill, but Brady's having a little bit of trouble, but you're doing okay,
yeah,
huh?
It's just humid outside.
Yeah, the woods are dense here.
Yeah.
Very dense. And we have a map too that we're not going to show you. We're just going to surprise you. But we are having a very good hike. It's, like I said, a little uphill, really dense forest, and we're actually at a spot where you can sit and just relax, which is kind of nice. So we just wanted to chit-chat with you for a little bit while we're doing this, and we're going to continue on. Hope you're enjoying it. this is the end of our new episode for Season 2, Episode 1. And we both really had a good time doing this episode for you. It seems that we're going to have a good year, a lot to see, and we want to thank you for watching. And Brady, what was your favorite trail?
Probably the one that we just did.
Okay. Yes. I thought so too. But I really liked the Keuka Outlet. There's a lot of history with the Keuka Outlet, and not only that, but it's a nice trail that a lot of people use every day, just about. And so we thought that we would show you that, and the waterfalls were really nice too. And as well, you know, the Erie Canal, we showed you a little bit of that. Next month, next episode, we'll show you something real special about the Erie Canal. And also, we're going to continue doing what we're doing, you know. We enjoy doing this. We would like to see more people watch our episodes. And we would like to do more collaborating with more YouTubers as well. And we're going to try to work on that this year. And so yeah, for next month in July, we're not going to tell you right now, but just watch the end of this episode, and you'll see. You just might like what we're going to do next month. So follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and also go to our YouTube channel, Discover the Finger Lakes. And Brady, you have anything you want to say? Nope? Okay. All right. So that concludes this episode, and until next month, thank you for watching. We'll see you then. Next time on Discover the Finger Lakes, we take you to a park to access the Erie Canal Trail, and at the ending of this trail, we are going to show you a very special place. And then afterwards, we go to a nature preserve north of Newark, New York. And then we take you to a place in Canandaigua where you see some nice gardens.